Hey, actually, this ain't Sean. This is Jesse Neal from TNA Wrestling if you want to talk to me.
All right, cool. All right, we got Jesse Neal here on the line.
How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah, I've been listening to your show, and when you told my boy Sean that if he's sucking everybody's dick at the house, he was actually at my house when you guys told him that.
Well, you're lucky. Hey, man, that's that why you're in a good mood?
Actually, no, and if you were standing in front of my face, you wouldn't be fucking saying that, because people like you give everybody's bad name. I ain't gonna get mad or anything like that. It's all good, because you guys are just doing a radio station, and all 3 people in the country probably listen to you. But people like you, I would love to get in a building and just blow the fucking thing up, you know what I'm saying?
Why would you care about it? Call into it if 3 people are listening. Why would it?
Actually, I just want to, because I want to state the fact that all 3 people and you two, or you, or whoever the fuck's talking, that Sean's a good fucking dude, and he's doing actually a really good thing for this this show that he's doing on March 5th.
I've actually been promoting the show on my on our Facebook.
That's good.
On our website.
I heard you guys were doing that, and that's awesome, man. That's great. That's a good thing that you guys are doing. I don't want to thank you for that. But, and actually, Chris Harris is one of my good friends, and there must have been a confusion or something about getting him on there, but yeah, I know he went up there and did the WWE thing, but, you know, we're all human, and we're all just trying to make $1 in this business, because that's what we're doing.
Is he in tears right now?
Get there and give everybody bad names and make fun of people.
You know, actually, that's why I brought that up to all the people who called in and stuff, was because we're doing the show for 6 years. We have a lot of people, a lot of TNA guests on the show, and we never make fun of anybody. We never had a problem with it. The only other guest we had a problem with is the Iron Sheik. And even him, I called up the next day and apologized if I offended him. But I don't know, it's this very bizarre behavior from the guy. And I read all the emails to explain it. I mean, I'll even post them on our site if he wants to. I'd rather not post someone's emails. But I don't know, it's just bizarre behavior. And I tried calling him up. And, I left messages on his phone. And then I copied all the replies showing how, on January 12th was when I emailed, and the 22nd is when he replied back, and the 27th, the 9th, and then all of a sudden,
I'll tell you what, between all the emails and all that stuff, there must have been some kind of confusion, because Chris Harris, he's actually a really good dude in person. He's one of my good friends. That's why I'm calling in, just to state that there had to have been some kind of mix-up, or some, didn't confirm, didn't do this, didn't do something, because he's a loyal person, and he's very reliable, if you want to know the truth about this guy. And I know the internet and all that bullshit, cheat sheets, whatever they know before everybody else knows, they don't know shit. Internet don't know fucking jack shit. And I would love them to talk shit about me because, honestly, I don't really care what they say. But I just wanted to fucking state the fact that Chris Harris he's actually a really good dude, and if people actually get to know him.
That's cool. That's all right.
I mean, Sean.
If you haven't noticed, we haven't had good dealings with him so far.
He is kind of a little douche sometimes, and you gotta punch him. But he's definitely not sucking dick, especially in my house. So maybe sometimes you should watch who you're talking to and where they're at their fucking house.
That was off the air, and honestly, the guy called me when we were preparing to go live on the show here, and we were getting the producer of the documentary. It was Memphis Heat, so I was trying to prepare stuff for him, and the guy just kept calling me, and instead of just talking to me like a normal person, like right now, you're talking to me like a normal person, we're not yelling at each other, and he just started yelling at me, and so I hung up on him. I was like, well, I don't want to deal with that right now, and then he called back, and he called me names, and so I called him back. I mean, people get...
Well, I was there, and I did hear all that, but you got to understand his point of view, that Chris Harris is a friend, too, and nobody's going to, we're the type of friends that, nobody talks shit about our friends because we actually stand up for them and we're loyal to each other. You know what I mean? We're not fucking bullshitting. We're not sitting here talking behind somebody's back and fucking bullshitting, stabbing each other in the back. We're actually friends,
Could you tell him to stop calling? I mean, really. That's kind of childish. He's been calling him at his house. Chris Harris, the Wildcat. How do you explain that?
Okay, dude, what? I didn't even hear a single word you just said.
He's saying he's been calling my house and just hanging up.
Yeah, that's kind of silly, isn't it?
Who's calling whose house?
Chris Harris is calling my house and just hanging up. Last night.
Strange.
He was hanging up your house? At your house or whatever?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know nothing about that, but who knows what was going on.
You're blindly defending the man here. He's up to some strange shenanigans.
strange shit.
He is. He's calling people and hanging up. That's kind of like Michael Myers kind of stuff.
Michael Myers, now you're just being fucking retarded. And giggling like a little schoolgirl, man.
Oh.
Hey, you know what I look like. You know where I'm at. Man, I would love to fucking meet you one day, brother. I would. I'd love to fucking shake your hand and look you right in your face, man. That'd be awesome.
That's cool.
Are you trying to win yourself a copy of the Chris Jericho's Undisputed?
What's that?
Yeah.
Are you
trying to win what?
Are you calling in to win yourself a copy of Chris Jericho's Undisputed hardcover autobiography?
Oh, wait a minute. You guys are giving stuff away. You're running contests and stuff?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, man. That's surprising that you can actually afford one of his fucking books.
I didn't buy it. They sent it to me for free.
That is great. Yeah, Chris Jericho's a great guy, and I'm sure that book's going to be awesome. It's going to be a sellout. But you guys are still fucking idiots. I hope you all fucking read it.
Did you get this cleared with Ross Foreman? Did you?
I'm sorry?
Did you get this cleared with Ross Foreman? He doesn't like people coming on our shows.
I didn't get it cleared with nobody. This is my boy. This is outside the wrestling business. It has nothing to do with it. These are my boys.
Still, though, you're a TNA personality, aren't you?
I don't give a fuck if it's a radio station or not. I don't need permission.
You're a TNA personality, aren't you?
I stand up for one of my friends.
The TNA doesn't like people to come onto our show, though. That's why they don't give us a guest anymore.
They say we use
Well, I don't understand that. I do radio stations on my own, so, you know, no big deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have no say-so on what TNA allows us or not to do. But
Is that battleship stuff true?
I'm surprised they do not let us onto your show, because now I see why they don't let us on your show.
Is that battleship true? Like, is that a shoot?
What's that?
The battleship stuff.
The battleship stuff.
Yeah, the storyline.
Oh, you mean the USS Cole, the destroyer, not battleship? Yes, I was on it for 3 years. I was in the military for 4 years, and all of it is true. And I lost my best friend in that. What of it?
I was just wondering if it was true or not. I don't know. They always kept
it's
saying
very
it on TV.
fucking true.
Okay.
And what, do you want to start joking about that?
No, I'm just asking a question.
Because are you going to start joking about all of our troops that are still over there fighting, just like I was over there fighting?
You're putting words into my mouth. I'm not saying that.
Obviously, that's what we're doing. I mean, use the common sense. Are we doing that? No.
I am using my common sense. I'm trying to figure out what you're trying to imply now. You can't even fucking call my ship the right one. You say battleship like I'm lying or something. It's some gimmick.
No.
You're very defensive.
That's what he's asking. Yeah, don't be so defensive. We're just having fun here. He was just asking if that was true, if that was a storyline, because it's wrestling. You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
No, everything to do with me is not a storyline. What you hear about me, my whole gimmick, whatever you call it, it's not a storyline. It's all true.
I bet you don't know that I'm the man who came up with the concept for Ink Inc. It's true.
You came up with what?
I came up with the concept for Ink Inc. I said 2 guys with a mohawk.
You came up with the concept of Ink, so you told 2 guys they should get mohawks and tattoos and live their whole lives.
No, I said they should put them together because they got a mohawk.
Huh?
I said they should put you guys together because you got mohawks. It's genius.
Well, that's an obvious thing. Wow, you're pretty smart. That's an obvious thing there.
Well, they did it.
Yeah.
They must.
So they're listening to me.
Uh-huh. Let's see.
They listen to you? They must have because they put us together, eh?
Mm-hmm. You guys been setting the world on fire.
Is Chris Harris around? Could you put him on the line?
What's that?
Would you put Chris Harris on the line? We'll talk to him. We'll do an interview.
Chris, he's actually not even here.
He's not here. Well, what's the deal? I mean, we're not bad guys. We really kind of felt bad because, we know his career ain't going so hot right now.
You know the funniest thing of everything? Everybody still makes fun of him because of that. But, he's probably still making money off that shit. And how long ago has that been? And he's actually getting a laugh at that because he's still making money off of it. And especially whenever you guys talk shit about it, it just gives him more publicity. And they want to get back on the internet, and they want to buy that DVD or whatever the fuck it was. I thought it was pretty fucking funny myself.
It is pretty
awesome. Shit, at least he's making money, you know what I mean?
Well, it's not. It doesn't actually exist, though, so no one can actually buy it.
You know what? He should fucking make it, because you know how much money he can make off of it?
Uh-huh. I would do it. What the hell? Have fun with it. Yeah, I mean, I asked the guy to come on. I had nothing against him. It was just, all of a sudden, it became this big thing. It was very bizarre behavior. And so I thought, well, I'm going to talk about it on the show.
It happens in our lives. We got to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Being truthful.
All right. Well, that was all fun and everything. It was great. You want to talk to Sean now?
Nah, we like talking to you better.
Jesse,
you got a mohawk.
Oh, you like talking to me better now?
Yeah, you got a mohawk.
They like talking to me better, bro.
He's kind of a douche.
Yeah. You're a lot easier
What's
to
that?
talk to.
That Sean dude, he's kind of a douche.
No, obviously we're not seeing totally eye to eye, but I mean we're having a civil conversation here, aren't we, Jesse?
Somewhat, we're having a little conversation here. Yeah, that's true.
I think it's pretty entertaining, to be honest, Chase.
we got Troy the Flea calling in here. He's saying that he's enjoying it.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to call in defense of you guys because I've known John for 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I've known Jack since his existence.
Mm-hmm.
And they're both really sweet guys, and anything that's gone wrong, I don't think they were being vindictive or anything like that.
Well, the only thing that really irked me, because I didn't really care or whatever, radio hosts and everybody, they're gonna talk their whatever, and I wasn't there. I didn't see no emails or nothing, so I don't know the whole story, so I don't know anything about it. The only thing that really pissed me off is when you actually said about Sean sucking dick in somebody's house, and that was my house.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was just kind of an off-the-cuff statement. I'm here trying to
he wasn't. If Shooter Storm wants to carry my bag and suck my cock, that's my business.
I don't blame him.
But he doesn't, okay?
All right.
And that's when I wanted to get involved, and I think it's just bullshit, because...
Well, that wasn't on the air, and really he called me up and was really rude to me, and he was telling us this that we're marks, and we only get these guys on here so we can talk to wrestlers that feel cool. And then he was saying, he was in a room full of workers right now, so just something I threw out there. It was in the heat.
Yeah, he was trying to put himself over. That's what promoters do. That's what they're supposed to do, ain't they? Basically what he was doing, he was actually taking a step further. He's trying to take care of his boys that are on his show. Which I don't blame him, you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of fucking shitty promoters out there that don't even give a fuck about us, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm still heavily working the fucking indies right now. I'm still busting my ass. Shit, I'm new in the business still, you know what I mean? I need a lot of work. So I'm still busting my ass and helping out wherever I can. And he's actually one of the good ones, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and at the same time, if someone's insulting me, don't you think I should stand up for myself and stand up for my show? I've been doing it for 6 years, and we've had over 300 guests on the show, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, Mick Foley.
Exactly what you're doing right now, he just did in my living room.
What was that?
It's basically my dick's bigger than yours. It don't matter how big your dick is, it matter how pretty it is. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. You got any tattoos down there?
I gotta tell you, Jack. This has turned out to be a much more entertaining show. You guys could just keep this going for an hour or so.
I called in and I'm helping shit out, and it's all about helping.
Stay on the phone for as long as you can. This is awesome. All right, guys, I love you. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Man. I was saying, see, Sean should have had Jesse call in. That's all good. It's like a big love fest there.
So you should thank Sean now. Shooter Storm. I don't call him Sean. That's a fucking retarded name, but.
And Shooter Storm's great.
Marking out for you, bro.
But, all right, man, I just wanted to call and let y'all know that shit and everything.
All right.
But, y'all do your show, man, have fun with it, man. But, just for the record, Chris Harris, he's a good guy. Shooter Storm, he's just helping out his boys that are on. He's promoting a great show, and it's really good. So, I guess I appreciate you, promoting the show for him and stuff. But, who the fuck knows whatever happened with that whole confirm this, confirm that, or whatever.
We've had your partner on the show.
What's that?
We've had your partner on the show.
Shannon Moore.
Which partner?
Shannon Moore.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. How'd that go? Was that good?
Yeah, it was very good. It's archives up there, and we just had Matt Hardy on recently, so, I mean,
he's a good dude.
Everybody. Yeah.
He's a good dude. He helped me out a lot.
All right. Is it all good there, Jesse?
Yeah, man, it's all good, bro. I just want to come in and say my piece. You know how it is, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I got to take it from my boys,
Now, could you say you're Jesse Neal and you're listening to InYourHeadOnline.com?
Oh, now you want me to promote your shit.
Come on now, man.
Now he wants me to promote his shit.
That's right, Jesse.
He wants me to say the line. You think I should say the line?
God, don't ask Sean. He doesn't know.
What is Monday Night Mayhem?
Money?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to this stuff. I'll tell you what. This is Jesse Neal from Ink Inc. Watch Impact Thursday nights on Spike at 9 o'clock.
And while you're doing
guys, I'm out.
All right, see you, Jesse.
Bye.
Well, that was cool.
That was interesting.
I
So why I'm not here on the show?
Hey, it's good radio. But I don't know where he gets like, I'm talking shit about the troops. I didn't say anything like that. I was asking a question.
I know. I think anyone listening understands that.
Nah. Oh, well. Whatever. I like him better than that Sean guy. He's kind of smooth things over. The man with the mohawk.
Yeah. See? We're good dudes. Just call to us, and it's all good.
This is Wildcat Chris Harris telling you to go to InHeadOnline.com. And if you don't like it, sorry about your damn luck.